technologies that are efficacious at the multiple worlds interpretation of quantum physics, which is directly result of Schrodinger's equation, I think that it may be that the nature of mechanical observation construction directly affects Schrodinger's equation. Now, viewing a path between two cities, if you look at it at different times, sometimes there will appear to be an absence of material traveling to one of the cities or another. Yet if you look at it at a different time, there will appear to be a strongly obvious group of material traveling towards one of the cities, and then at a different time it's a group of material traveling towards a different one of the cities. This reminds me of anisotropy of observation, as well as actual observed forms, as well as mathematical forms of anisotropy. Now, when an observer, an electromechanical observer, is constructed that causes Schrodinger's equation to be resolved or functionalized momentarily, at least theoretically, people make use of this. They have a presumption of either coherence or Gaussian distribution of photons, and then they create a modified partial anisotropic form like a polarization filter, and then another anisotropic form like another polarization filter, and then a photodetector, which also would have bandwidth effects. So this group of anisotropic effects is actually like an equation of electromechanical observer that depends specifically on the anisotropies constructed to create an electromechanical observer that then is said to resolve the presence or absence of a photon, which then causes Schrodinger's equation to describe the universe, which then affects the multiple worlds interpretation. My perspective then is that the equation that defines the physical observer also affects which parts of Schrodinger's equation are actually functional, thus affecting the many worlds interpretation of quantum physics. Thus, there are certain kinds of electromechanical observer apparatuses that can actually create the multiple worlds interpretation, whereas there are others which would remove it, and others which would cause it only to occur at particular anisotropic frequencies or angles.